AITA for bringing up the fact my GF 30 brought up the fact that we should watch out for her cheating because it runs in her family. 28. So essentially, I'm with my dream girl and vice versa. We met during COVID, casually seeing each other for 3 months then. One day we got COVID together, and she stayed at my place and never left. Definitely honeymoon phase. We had sex probably 3-5 times a day for a year. Always mind-blowing. I was the first guy to make her orgasm through intercourse, and she would have multiple big O's every time we'd get to it. I'm very confident in us and our sex life at this time. One day out of the blue she tells me, "I gotta tell you something. We need to watch out for me being unfaithful. I cheated on both of my exes, and it runs in my family." Heavy Christian background, which I thought was interesting. Her mom told her this is something her family does, and she needs to be super careful. Her whole life her mom was instilling this idea in her head. Her other 2 relationships were both with abusive guys, who didn't have sex with her. Christian. She is not Christian anymore and basically said after that she slept with a ton of people after that, as did I when I was younger, so not judging her for that at all. She's had exes hit her up, and always told me and was transparent about it. I think lol. Today we're on vacation, sitting in bed looking over the ocean, and that daunting thought drops in my brain again. We still have sex 5-6 times a week going on 3 years, and it's still incredible nearly every time. I want to propose to her this year. We've both taken off in our careers, and life is amazing. But this idea of her cheating on me keeps sliding on in, and looking back it causes fights. Causes me to act insecure, and it's been coming out in weird ways. My ego held it in this long, 2 years. This morning we finally talked about it. Realized her mom planted that seed when she was very young. And we had a deep conversation basically unraveling that lie, because she's the best person in the world, of her thinking she's a shitty person, and she can't control herself. There's been no signs of her cheating at all. She admitted early on in our relationship she took a guy's number at work but never hit him up. I also know she's such a sweetheart that she really does have trouble setting boundaries, and basically is nice to everyone, which I love about her. Just wish she could shut guys down easier, but it is what it is. I'm not tripping about that. She told me about the situation when she got home, but didn't tell me she took his number. This was about 1.5 years ago. Recently she told me she actually did take his number. So, I'm a little confused and tired of feeling unsure about us over this one conversation, referring to having to watch out for her cheating. It only comes up about once or twice a week, but I'll get intrusive thoughts because I'm devoting my life to this girl. Just want some unbiased opinions. Thoughts on the situation. Has anyone else been through something like this? Am I crazy for being worried? I want to spend my life with her. This is the only hiccup in our relationship on her end. I've admittedly acted out of pocket when these thoughts have come up. Accused her of cheating once. The bottom of our relationship. This was like 1.5 years ago. But overall, I want to marry and trust this girl. How would you navigate and or feel in this situation? Thanks guys, looking forward to hearing your thoughts.